like it seems like that's a lot more important to you than the latter side of things.
Well, if you look at the disruptors in the world, the people that changed the world were people that went in it 90%. I mean, there's obviously your variables, but 90% of the time they went in it to change people. They wanted to change a dynamic of something that was wrong, and that they truly wanted to fix that problem, whether it was a problem in people, whether it was a problem in a mindset. Like, they wanted to fix that problem. They didn't think about, well, if I fix that problem, I'm going to make $1 billion in the first 6 months. It's like, no, let's fix that problem first. And for the problem that we're trying to fix is people eat like shit.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't have access to healthy food, and they get so turned off or intimidated by how do I eat healthy? How do I start? Is this oil good for me? Is this oil good? And all of a sudden you Google it, and there's 10 different versions of olive oil is good for you, olive oil is bad for you. Is chicken good for you? 10 things say it's good, 10 things say it's bad. And you're reading, you're like, what the fuck? So it's like, how do we simplify it, deliver it in a package, and make sure that you trust us along that process? Because there's so much weird information that, even with coffee, dude. One day I remember I Googled, I was like, is coffee good for me? I was like, what the hell am I, because my anxiety was crazy. 10 articles said it was the best thing ever for me and I'll live fucking 100 years longer. The next one said it's going to give me a heart attack and I'm going to die tomorrow. It's like, what the hell? What do I believe?
Yeah. I think that's something that we take for granted, is when we're like, people eat like shit. And there's, again, multiple categories in that about people who just don't care. And then there's the people that think that they're eating healthy because they listen to all this.
Well, they went to Sweet Greens.
Bullshit.
The health propaganda bullshit.
Well, it's the same thing that it's always been about, this processed carbohydrate, fats are bad for you, which was what created this entire, issue in the first part, where it's like, in our food pyramid, on our FDA approved food pyramid, we're going to have breads and pastas at the base of it. This is really going to be the most about what you should be eating.
Don't get me started with that shit, dude. One of the biggest thing that drives me nuts, that's like, I want to be a disruptor. And if my life goal, if I were to sit down and write down what my life goal, like a major, major goal, is to be a disruptor in the hospital industry. I cannot stand that industry, dude. They are not preventative. People forget that hospitals are a pro-profit industry.
Mm-hmm.
They are not there. They are there for surgeries and stuff to help you, but if someone's pre-diabetic, help them with their food. If someone has cancer, please provide them a nutritional solution, because there's facts that back it. I don't care if you're using Nutre or not, but that industry has to change. There has to be more nutritional focused solutions there, because 90% of these issues that the hospitals are seeing are through food. Food can fix it. Nutrition can fix it.
What's what fucked it up in the first place for the most part.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So what, like...
So how do you unfuck it?
Food.